Much love, family. I know you're doing great because you're alive and breathing, and you woke up to fight another day. And how's everybody doing, my kings and my queens? Is our minds open? Are we receiving? Are we learning? And are we growing? And if we're doing all those things, we're doing great, and we're on to bigger and better things. And I always got to give thanks to my creator, and I always got to call down that protection to protect us from ourselves, because a lot of times we can be our own worst enemy. That's why you will hear time and time again from the most greatest speakers of the world. They will always tell you to go within, because that's the only true way to know the truth, stick to the truth, and keep the truth. And I give thanks to my family. I give thanks for my children for being born. I give thanks to my kings and my queens that take the time out of your day and listen to EBX Perspectives. And I always gotta push out that energy of peace. And may you always have peace in wherever part of the world that you're in right now. And welcome to a session of analyzing the Matrix. And we're going to break it down, my brothers and sisters. My great empaths, where are you? Where my empaths at? The ones that go deep, deep. We deeper than the ocean when it comes to analyzing. And I'm so grateful to be a part of this powerful culture, my melanated kings and queens. And let's put our thoughts, our minds, our spirits together and create and analyze the Matrix and break it down and see it for what it is. So let's go. The Matrix, where did it come from? How did it come into play? And where did it begin? Now, from my perspective, my view, I didn't know anything about the Matrix back in, and I'm sure all of us would feel this. I say back in the late 80s? Before the 90s hit? We didn't know, before the movie Matrix, no one really knew or was aware of the Matrix, or the so-called Matrix, quote unquote. And I asked myself, would I have known, even if I would have never seen the movie, would I have ever been aware of it? The question is yes, but not with the term Matrix. That's just a label that they put on it. Because to me, my brothers and sisters, the Matrix is a distraction in of itself, if you think about it. Because think about the movies that they make. They're all about, make-believe, going out in space, and superhero movies, and, things that illusionists, quote unquote, think of. So you think about it. Those beings that are living an illusion will also portray and put out and perpetuate an illusion. So that's why the Matrix is an illusion in of itself. So they get a bunch of, unfortunately, weak-minded individuals, some that's not aware and not willing to go within and go deep and ask questions. Those are the kinds of individuals they corral into this Matrix and label it Matrix. So that's what we all say is what it is. So keeps us all amongst ourselves and fighting amongst ourselves for sometimes stupid things and superficial things, and we got us all in this cabal when we should be being together and not individually. Everybody needs serenity, because that's the only way that you can stay charged and and maintain your power, so you can connect with brothers and sisters and be even more powerful and help others be powerful. But that's what the Matrix is to me. It's one big illusion in of itself. And the people who created it and came up with it, they're living in an illusion. They create their own corrupt reality. And it's like a bad virus, and they infect everybody else. Misery loves company. So the Matrix is nothing but, it doesn't even exist. It was something that was created and made up to maintain control. Business as usual. Kind of like the Bible. The Matrix and the Bible go hand in hand, if you think about it. Full of stories and mixed around, truths and hidden truths to put their own spin on it and create, controlling the narratives of everything. And that's something I'm very grateful for. We got some strong brothers and some strong sisters, especially these days in this world. We are the true heroes. We are the true kings and queens that keep this world afloat. Yeah, that's something Malcolm X said. We have different shades, dark brown, light brown, all kinds of African brothers and sisters all over the globe. And we all have that same connection to our ancestors. But when you got this illusion of the Matrix thrown in the pot to mix everything up, confuse everything, keep shit going, and it splits everyone up into their own individual groups, and this person's not woke and that person's not woke, and they're fake and he's fake. That's all part of the illusionist Matrix design. And I've come to break it. I analyze this. I break this down. It's something that I have learned from my great teachers out there, my kings and queens, and the spirit of my ancestors. Is to always ask questions and analyze things, and don't just accept everything that we see and hear. And don't be afraid to go deep to the heart of the matter, even if you come up maybe wrong on some things. That's what having that good spirit is all about. You can take your humiliation or mistakes that you make and move on. And that's a good part of when you finally know and analyze the Matrix and see it from the outside and see it from what it is, and observe and do some strong learning, my brothers, my sisters. So it's just an illusion, something to keep us swirling and distracted and thinking about the wrong things. Now that's some of us, not all of us, but it's a good majority. I can feel the wave. It's more, like I said on another video, we got a lot of lights out there. And my good people, my ancestors, my great melanated culture, we are born with that light, whether we know it or not. We have that light. We have that spirit. Our ancestors have left us with it. But it's up to us to search inside and find it and utilize it and lift up others. Whatever tactic that is. It don't always have to be speaking, because our ancestors have gave us all many gifts. So let's explore those gifts, my brothers and sisters. And one of them is analyzing, going deep, and backing away from the elephant and analyzing it and asking questions and loving each other. Your kings and queens will bring these creative thoughts to you. Great things will come to your spirit. A great creator will show you what it is you need to do to reach our brothers and sisters. And I have many gifts that I am blessed with. I'm grateful for. I can do music. I love to write. Matter of fact, I'm working on a book now. It's called Unlocking the Vault. And I'm on page 5. So that's something that'll be coming up. And I see love in my brothers and sisters. That's why I put this on this banner. You know, got the brother and I got the sister that's behind the brother. Cause I want to focus on the strong sisters out there. We got some strong sisters out there that's for they man, that don't think every black man is bad. And that's what I'm going to focus on. That's what you got to do on the outside of this illusionist matrix. Focus on the good brothers and sisters, and keep those that are lost in your spirit and call down protection on them, that they will wake up in the good season, in the time that they're supposed to. So stay awake, my kings, my queens. May your life always be great. Peace, love, and power. And have a great, great, strong. Peace.